Meaning in life matters for happiness, but it doesn't have to be a really big thing. Meaning can be found in the tiny everyday moments of our day-to-day lives. I'm Vanessa King, Head of Psychology and Workplaces for Action for Happiness, here to launch Meaningful May with 3 tips. So welcome back if you're a regular here, and welcome if you're new to Action for Happiness and our monthly tips. So meaning is this sense that we matter, that we make a difference, that we're part of something bigger, that helps make our lives make sense. But it can feel like this big and amorphous subject. But actually we can find meaning in our everyday lives. So here are 3 tips to experiment with this month for Meaningful May. So firstly, simply notice the moments, the meaningful moments that you experience each day. So maybe that's as they happen or at the end of the day. It might be having a connection, a small moment of meaningful connection with another person, be that a friend or a stranger or a family member. It could be getting curious about something in nature. It could be maybe tidying up a little part of where you live to make it more beautiful and feel good for you, or it could be mending something or solving a problem. But just notice those small moments and the sort of sense and the feeling that you get from them. The second tip is actually reflecting on some of the tougher times we've experienced and how those have contributed to a sense of meaning, or enabling us to kind of identify sources of meaning that we can bring into our everyday lives. For me, last year was actually very tough. My partner had a major operation and got sepsis, and it was really challenging. But I really felt supported by all my friends and neighbours, and they, even people I hadn't seen for a while came and supported me or checked in with some way, and that's made me realise how important my friendships are, and make sure that I stay connected to people in just small ways. So how have tough times helped you bring meaning or focus on what's meaningful in your day-to-day? And thirdly, our hobbies and passions can be real sources of personal meaning for us. So what is it something you love to do, and can you do it at least once a week during the course of May? I mean, for me, cooking is something that really brings meaning. I love kind of finding local ingredients and finding dishes to make with them, and making them, whether that's to share with someone else or simply for myself, and actually making sure that even if it's just for me, that I actually make the dish look as beautiful as I can, because that brings me a real sense of meaning. So those are 3 ways that you can kind of find the sort of meaning in the everyday. So that's noticing meaningful moments each day. Secondly, it's thinking about some of those tough times you've had, and how that's made you kind of notice what's meaningful for you, and how can you then bring that into your everyday life. And thirdly, what are some sort of a meaningful hobby or pastime that you can to make sure you make time to do over the next month, and notice how that makes you feel. So as ever, we love hearing your ideas, your thoughts, on any of our social media channels, and especially on our free app that you can get from wherever you get your apps from. So that's it, and look forward to seeing you here again next month.